Ngiyaphila qhawe lami kuhambe kanjani mfethu? Yebo yebo.
Izolo futhi ngibe nenkinga. Umuntu engizwana naye ayibo. Akangishayanga kanje.
Sure.
Wazongibizela ngisho umuntu wakhe. Yinenkinga.
Nibangani mfowethu?
Shuthi uthe kimi ukulele ingane yami.
Uthe ubani okhulelwe ingane yakho omunye noma yena?
Yena.
Okay. Yes.
Akangishayanga kanje.
Ukushayela ukuthi ukhulelwe ingane yakho.
Ngishaya futhi ngihambe nje mina nomuntu kade ekusiyami.
Okay, wena uhambe ne-ex yakho beniyaphi?
Futhi nje sihlangane khona endleleni.
Oh, okay, that's clear now. Okay, khuleka mfethu khuluma-ke. So manihlangana endleleni wakubona noma khona ukubonile wase-report ukuthi nakho uhamba no-ex wakho nihlangane no-ex nase niyastrola mawufika endlini lo onaye njengamanje izithi unkosikazi noma i-girlfriend ulobolile kwenzakala? Girlfriend. Nihlala ndawonye?
Asihlali ndawonye kuhlakubo namhlanje ekhaya.
So base beyakuhlasela kahle kahle.
Ngihamba ngithola isitolo.
Sure.
Okay. Thulani, your wisdom before I respond?
Yeah. No mfethu ngicabanga ukuthi njalo uma ngizwe istory kanje ngiye ngifisa ongazi ukuthi abantu bangano no involve abanye abantu uyabo lento le ngoba njengoba sekwenzeka kanjena kungakuhle ukuthi mangangenelele ihlobo kuze mhlawumbe kufike nabo umthetho ngoba into esuke sizama ukuyigwema ukuthi siyithole ibambela thini umthetho you know ikakhulukazi masabantu besilisa yazi ukuthi indaba okuhlukumeza abantu besifazane isezingeni eliphezulu kanjani you know so ngokuzwa kwami ngizongathi umfethu bengakayibambeli izinto ngezandla zakhe so kungakuhle ukuthi azame ngempela ukuthi angabe sazama ukuxazulula ngokwakhe kodwa kube khona abanye abantu abazokwazi ukungenelela besober ngicabanga ukuthi ngayinto enhle leyo yebo
ulimalile but noma mhlambe ngoba vela akukuhle ukuthi ukushayile there's something I need to get out of you now. Ulimalile ukushaya ingane izandla bashaya ngempama kwenze kanjani?
Impama nje bengishaya.
Sure.
Nosibari wakho?
Usibari befuna ukulwa nami phela ke. Futhi bengifestora khona. Angangafuna ukuphuma ngilwe ngaphandle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lungile. No. Ziningi into ekufanele ilungiswe la encane. Number 2 nje nako lokho ukuthi nistrolile and then number 2 kodwa ke is not the cause. Inkinga isemumva ikusemdlalweni bakho ukuthembana nokuhloniphana is very 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 important there.
Yeah.
You have to get uma sekuthe umntwana ozayo ngisho endleleni.
Uthi yena maye uthi lo mntwana lo ufuna ukumlokhuzana umchithela phezulu ubuso bami.
Hey, uthandana nomhlobo lomuntu wesimame. Mangisho ukuthi inkulu lento we're not pointing fingers kodwa it is unfortunate also you are calling us at a time where I think I should take your details because I'm a person who only believes in prayer.
Yeah,
and sometimes in the meeting,
correct.
I need to take your name and I need to be in an environment about this so that even as you go uyomreporter anything uNkulunkulu mangene kuyenzeka umuntu esifazana noma wesilisa nihluphane onifana ukuthi sekumoya. There's no one ongathi ingane eseswini ufuna ukukushaya ngayo. That's not a human being who's speaking. There's a spirit that is fighting this thing and you can imagine now sekunama attacks Qhamuko X during the time fanele niyajabula. Unfortunately isikhathi singivumela ukuthi ngimfundise. I always wish I could teach you more that which I know from the wisdom of God. God, my brother, what I can tell you is firstly you need to forgive. Why so? Because I believe that this is not the woman olwanayo. Awuyi nomuntu wesifazane. This can't be. Akekho umuntu wesifazane othandana naye ongakhuluma kanje. This is very extreme. I need you to forgive her. I need you to pray. You don't have to phone her and say I'm calling or anything. But for your own good, you need to forgive and pray about this. And I believe before ilanga liphume in full this morning, meaning around 8 or so, uNkulunkulu uzokunikeza direction of what to do. Either uzofonela amaphoyisa and involve your family, nikwazi ukuhlala phansi, nikwazi ukuthi lezi zinto enizikhulume out of anger. Kunezinto esizenza out of anger, you'll find ukuthi there'll be a miscarriage because of what was spoken.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So yonke into esikhuluma njengamanje kumoya, siyabonga ukuthi ukwazi ukufona. We're going to keep you in prayer. I'm going to take your name. I'm going to call you back and speak to you at Thulani after the show, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Amen.
Thank you. These are some of the things Opala Ngazo, Mr. Yeyeye Gumede,
That's correct, yeah. Yeah.
where men are abused as well. and
That's
so forth.
correct. And I mean ubuki society yethu ukuthi akube yingqinamba lezo. Ngiyakhumbula nje ngisase esikoleni khona enye insizwe yabeka udaba lwayo ukuthi yaba nokubezeka isancane inokubezwa aunt. And I remember when the guy told us, we struggled to really understand that. Ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. And we didn't see the need for him to be frustrated by that because it's something that had happened like 15 years prior, you know. So the reason why I'm raising this, ukuthi, as we try to build strong nations, we also need to come and rescue men, you know, because they go through things that no one is willing to listen. For an example, kwezinye ikhathi siyayisizwa ukuthi umuntu wesilisa umeyobika ngokungekuhle okwenzeka kuye kubo ngathi uyisiyoyoyo, you know. So these are things that we really need to tackle head on. We have issues with toxic masculinity. You know, what is it that we can do to really come to party and play a role? You know, so it's important. Those are close to my heart. Yeah.
You can call as well now. Khona mhlawumbe ufisa ukuthola wisdom from uButhulani. Sebhale incwadi zo-12 and into engithanda ngazo zonke lezi ncwadi zisiza kakhulu kumoya, zisiza kakhulu also to build your heart, to build your faith and also to kunikeza ithemba. I just started maybe a page lapha Nqaba, Grief and Hope ngasikhuluma ngayo today on a book review second edition were written by Thulani Yeyeye Gumede. 0789342827 voice note yakho and your calls is 0615965696. My brother, we applaud you for not taking action into your own hands as well. Uthi usisikuki Nkosi yami kwaze kwabuhlungu ishayiwe ingane yabantu ukube eyami ngingenze njani nje akaphume nje kulomndeni omshayayo akaphephise. Shame uthi ke uyaxolisa uthi nje uzwa into ebuhlungu kanje kodwa ke no ex besehambelani naye, all this to bring trouble. I won't go far where the attack is. Please let me not go far.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holy Spirit. Remember ukuthi moya prophet uthobela, so I won't go far. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead and give us the page.
Ngiyabonga. Ngizofunda nje page la lokugcina kule ncwadi yami Nqaba Grief and Hope. Isihloko sesale section sithi Fortress. Ngizofunda. I still believe there's something ecstatic about the name Nqaba. Why would I name our son Fortress and have the opposite happen to him? This remained a long string thought, seeming to never end. Again, I had to get a true sense of the name. When the three boys who were thrown into the blazing furnace said the following words, they had understood the true salvation. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will rescue us from your hand, O King. But even if it does not, we want you to know, O King, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up. Daniel 3:17-18. When I named our son Nqaba, I needed more than a flesh to grasp what had just happened. To see God as the true fortress, the ultimate fortress. Some lost their lives in fires, but one day we shall see that they did not lose their lives, but passed through the flames, unscorched, into the loving arms. My God conquered the grave. For this, I see his hand holding my son through the grave.
This is the closing page before the pictures of the son during pregnancy, coming soon, a joyful moment. And God has made you very strong. I see that so many beautiful pictures of memories of your son and also Anesu as well.
That's
now.
correct, yeah.
And God has also blessed you with now and well and kicking. This is Nqaba taken from Nqaba Grief and Hope second edition. Remember that you are going through so much. You may have lost a parent. This will definitely help you to get through. It will help you and guide you through of how to deal with so many issues that are available at your disposal, meaning on your table. The fact that you came out trusting God on this one, what is your intention with the book?
The intention, I think the whole thing about this book is one. Whoever reads this book, I would like them to get one thing. And fortunately, those who read it, they do get it. That God is love, you know.
God is love.
Khona izinto esizisho kakhulu singazuthi siyachoma sisebenzisa amagama amakhulu omnipresent.
Yes.
God is everywhere. God is love. God is almighty. But what does it mean? Ukuthi umuntu abe all knowing, wazi konke, abe nothando kusho ukuthi ukwazi unenhliziyo enhle abe namandla kusho ukuthi uyakwazi ukusave lo muntu kodwa kwesinye isikhathi uyadecide not to for a reason. You know, when we went through this thing, it was frustrating. I was a guy. I went through depression because we had lost a child. You know, a lot of things that I went through depression, and I want to talk about that deliberately because, especially in our province, we you know, uba indoda is being defined differently. I went through depression. You know, gumzalwane. You know, and I want anybody who's listening to know that God is love. You know, we are going through different things. The economy is not doing well. There's quite a lot that is, but God, we are batwala abake. You know.
Nqaba, Grief and Hope incwadi written by Thulani Yeyeye Gumede. Umnyandazo uthwafa zibhalile lezi zimbili zihambisana. This is second edition esikhuluma ngayo. Ake singena ama voice notes 0789342827 bese siyavala masibuya. Good morning.
I'm trying to deal with ubaba wengane ukuthi akayithandi ingane yami. Usenengane isibili manje. Uyenzela yonke into uyayiposta ngisho uyiposta. Eyami ingane akwasho uyifonela mhlawumbe twice a year and he lives outside the province. I'm trying to forgive.
Let's go to another one.
Sanibonani nabalaleli bonke begagasyaza buhlungu into engizwayo ngobhuti oshawayo. Hayi ngufakazi shem. Baningi engibabona behlukunyezwa abantu besilisa. Abanye bagwetha umnyaka ekubeni kube kuyibona babehlukunyezwa ngoba kuthiwa abantu besifazane. But Vuma angathi nkosami lo bhuti ngaqina isibindi nawe sengathi ungamtholela usizo kubhlungu okwabantu besilisa ngoba nasemaphoyisa
Sure.
Thulani, maybe siqale ngosisi lapha phezulu othi dealing with njengobaba nawe.
Yeah.
Nangu baba akayithandi ingane yakhe.
Yeah.
She's dealing with it. It can be difficult. It's very difficult.
Yeah. Mhlawumbe ngizocela ukuyisho nje ngokusheshsha because lena kunzima ukuyitheklisha. I do interact with a lot of people who are faced with that, you know. You know, ngizocela nje usisi mhlawumbe into yokuqala mawukuthi uyakhonza aye esontweni ayokwazi ukuyikhuluma nabefundisi lento lena because there are many facets to it. It would be easy to give a quick answer, but you know, kwesinye isikhathi sinabantu abadamaged yakhulukazi makuwumuntu wesilisa uthola ukuthi akaze akhulume ngokuba damaged, you know. Uthola ukuthi khona into ukuhlukumezeka kwakho kwenzeka angimkhulumeli but ngifuna because ngidela nabantu abaningi kunalento. Uthola ukuthi ukuba nengane kuyamthusa ngoba baba wakho wayengekho. I wrote a book, Fathering in the Dawn. What does it mean to be a father when you've never had a father?
Never had a father.
I've never had a father, but I'm fathering 2 boys right now, you know. So I'm not speaking ukuthi ngiyaba defender, but a lot of men are battling because of that, you know. So bengafisa impela ukuthi babe nokululekwa okungatholakala kakhulukazi ngaphansi kwebandla, you know. I think that's the main thing I really suggest. Other than that, they can reach out to me. I'm not a professional counselor, but umsebenzi engisebenza ngawo ngicabanga ukuthi ngakwazi ukubaguide on some of the things. Yes.
And remember, for God to use you first, now you must taste the fire.
That's correct.
That is how we quench the fire in Kulenzi.
Absolutely.
That's why now when I speak with boldness, and I thank God that He intervenes because He has put me through that. I know what it is to be barren. I know what it is to be poor. I know what it is to be rejected or laughed at. That is why when I say rejection, they know themselves. When I know, they know that I recognize them because I've been through them and God has helped me to overcome them. That's why they must leave you. But it's fine. Let's not pray for now before we start praying. Let's rather get to what we're talking about. Book review. Thank you so much for coming through. Nqaba, Grief and Hope. Because he has dealt with quite a lot of these.
Ngizocela kube kakhulu inkundla zokuxhumana. Uthulani Yeyeye Gumede, uFacebook, uInstagram, TikTok, everywhere, even nagu YouTube. Mufuna ukuthola some of the videos that I do to encourage people, but mainly ngine page ku Facebook uThulani Yeyeye Gumede. Nama message ungangisendela ngizokwenza konke okusemandleni kwaphendula. Ngiyabonga. Yeah, nencwadi zami bazoyithola khona inhlobonhlobo zencwadi. The aim is to build the society, because the enemy, when he attacks the nation and the families.
Yeah.
He's very deliberate.
Yeah.
We also need to be deliberate.
Yes. Siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much, Thulani, for coming through. Thulani Yeyeye Gumede, check him out on Facebook. I've tagged them as well on his page and Sunrise Sessions, and you can make a comment and continue there. You'll be able to find them more. Thank you for making time. Seriously, may he reward your faith as well and for honoring his show.
Siyabonga. God is love.
Amen.
Thank you.
God is love indeed. I'm going to leave you for now, but I will be with you on Sunday. On Sunday, that is on Sunday devotion.